What's going on, everyone? This is Rahrena, and tonight we're going to be doing a tutorial on how to remove your front interior door panel for your front driver or passenger side doors. This is beneficial because you may need to get to the window regulator, you may need to change your side mirror, you may need to replace a speaker. There's a couple things behind these door panels that you might need to get to. It's not too difficult, you just need to know where to look and where to pry. So let's get started. Alright, so the tools that you will need for this procedure to remove the interior door panel include a 7mm driver or socket, a small flathead screwdriver, and then a couple different non-marring plastic trim tools. This specific kit is linked in the description below, and we have it in our Amazon store as well. We're going to start by removing the screw behind this panel here. So what you do is you lift your latch away, and you take your plastic trim tool or flathead screwdriver and pry right here. That comes loose to expose the first 7mm screw. Alright, now we're going to be removing this window control panel. We're going to be prying it from this end. We're going to be firmly lifting up along this profile here because there is a tongue underneath here that holds it in. So do not pry from this end, pry from over here. All right, now we're going to disconnect our wire harness. Now you're going to be taking a flathead screwdriver and you're going to be sliding it in here. You don't need to push too hard, and then that will slide this whole connector out. We're going to be removing these two 7mm screws. Now we're going to be removing this reflector. Pry from the top and lift it out as the bottom has a little tongue to hold it in. Put my thumb on it, I'm going to pry from the top. Pop that out. There's a 7mm screw right there. And finally, along the bottom edge of the panel, you can feel with your fingers, and there's a little divot right there. This is the last 7mm screw. Now that all the screws are removed, we're going to be popping out the spring clips along this profile here. Once we pop this loose, we can lift it up off the window edge.
Please note that even though the panel can lift up vertically, you still need to disconnect your mechanical lever cable as well as any electrical button connections. So we recommend plugging in your window control module again, putting your keys in, lowering the window, and then you can get a better view of the connections that we're going to be doing right here.
So I plugged the window control module back into the wire harness, put the keys in, and lowered the window just so I could reach in from the outside, and you get a better view at the controls here that need to be disconnected. So on the left, right here, is our physical door latch cable, and then on the right is the lock mechanism. So I'm going to reach in and press this tab right here and pop that guy out. And then this one's kind of tricky. What you want to do is pull this tab out and away, and then the whole thing will come straight out towards you. So pull that out. There you go. All right, then your door panel lifts away. All right, so this is what the front door looks like when the interior trim panel is removed. Again, the reason that it's good to know how to do this is you can get to your window regulator right there. That's the lifting system for the glass. Your door latch is right around in this area. You have your speaker down there. You have your side mirror up here in the top left corner. There's all sorts of reasons why you'd want to be able to get into this area without having to take it into the shops.
All right, now let's speed through the reassembly of installing this door panel. Line the top of the door panel up over the window edge. Make sure it's flat and flush with the corners. Push the bottom of the panel so that the spring tabs snap back into the metal body of the door. Install your lower 7mm screw. Install the 7mm screw on the side of the door and then reinstall your red reflector. Put in the two 7mm screws behind the door handle. Reconnect your window control panel and then rock it in the front and snap it down in the back. Now put your 7mm screw into the door latch area and reinstall the cover plate.
All right, so now your panel's screwed back on. Double check your window controls, double check your door lock controls, double check everything that you've disconnected and now reconnected to make sure it still works. If you thought this was helpful, please give us a like. Please share the video, subscribe, check us out on the Rahrena mobile app. Give a shout if you have some more tips on how to improve this. It's always good for the community. So thanks a lot for watching How to Escape. We will see you next time.